Hello and welcome to another video, and we're back in our Nissan.
Yep, we're at Brands Hatch in the Kent countryside. 2.4 mile track, used to be used for the British Grand Prix up until 1986.
And I believe Nigel Mansell last one here.
He did, yes. Won the last two in 1985 and 86. So, yeah, good going. But anyway, we're going to have to start the race coming up very shortly. In fact, here we go. And about now, here we go. So we've got Tepic on pole, we've got Dave Speed on second, Greg third, Victor fourth. And yeah, it's a pretty tidy start there from Tepic.
He's
not much
flown
to shout
off.
about. He's flown
very
off,
good
yeah.
Start. Very good
Starting
start.
on the soft tyres.
Yeah.
Compulsory tyres on this one are the soft and the hard. So he's clearly getting out the soft tyres first, but is he going to be able to make them last? I know that on the Nürburgring he had trouble with tyre wear.
Yeah,
horrendous tyre wear.
He seems to have got a little bit of a gap though, considering his first lap. And Greg there in second place.
Yeah, where'd that come from?
And Honest John right on his bumper there,
yeah.
battling on the corner
down.
now.
Yeah, and they're all slowed down when they're going through Surtees. Now on to Pilgrim's Drop. I love the names of some of
Victor Mel, did you have a 2-second penalty? What was that for?
Actually get a 2-second penalty. That must have been, I don't know.
And look at the gap Tepic's got. I didn't see everybody else's tyres.
I think he's trying to build a gap so that when he does eventually have to come in for his pit stop, that he's going to not lose too much time. But he's, as I say, I mean, you look at the tyre wear on lap 1, they're showing red already.
Yeah.
They're absolutely, they're awful. I think on these tyres, certainly for Tepic.
Honest John dipped with 2 wheels on the grass there, but he got away with it.
Yeah, not too shabby. At least he didn't spin. I mean, the problem with this game is sometimes if you get 2 wheels on the grass, it will just take you round. Yeah. So we have Tepic coming through Clark Curve there and onto the start-finish straight to complete the first lap.
He is. We need to see what other tyres. Obviously, he's on the racing soft. What are the other people on?
I'd imagine that because he's pulled a bit of a gap, but it's all still sort of static at the moment. No one's sort of closed up or anything like that. So I'm imagining that a lot of people are on the same tyres.
There is a bit of a gap between everybody, but not a huge gap if you look. They're still quite close together.
Yeah, and as we say that, look at suddenly that gap that Tepic's had has just evaporated.
And we've got Victor Meldew in the pits.
What's he doing in there?
For some reason, not too sure why, unless it's an accident.
Possible, but doesn't it reset itself after 20 seconds?
No.
If you've got any damage.
Yeah,
so unless he just couldn't get on with those tyres and thought, no, get off with it. Get away from them.
We've got Honest John really closing up now.
Yeah, that gap, as I say, is just gone. I mean, there's 10 second purple sectors there, but I imagine that Honest John, if we were riding on board with him, would be showing the faster times as well.
And Greg's just lost a few places. He went wide on that corner there. And Dave Speed's got past Greg now as well.
I didn't see what starting position Jag was in, but he's dropped down to 7th.
He was near the back.
Okay.
Must have been due to this is the second race, isn't it? So
yes.
Did he finish well?
Yes, he finished second in the first race, so he'd been starting second from last.
Yes,
been last
correct.
But,
yes.
There we go, a nice little bit of a ding-dong battle here going on between Greg and Rob, with Matty not too far away, ready to pick up the places.
Greg was snaky, man.
Yeah, I was just about to say, ready to pick up the pieces if anyone in front makes a mistake, at which point someone does. But yeah, Tepic and
we've just skipped on lap 4 now.
Yeah, and Honest John just passes.
Look at the tyres there on Tepic.
Yeah, they are shredded. I'm wondering whether Tepic...
And Honest John is on soft, but look at the tyre difference. When it flips between them, you can see the tyre difference. We're back on board with Tepic.
Yeah.
But when we went to Honest John, he's only about... There you go.
Yeah, I don't know how he's managing to do that. I mean, I suspect that Tepic, I think, saw the state of his tyres and just thought, I can't keep this pace up. Let him go. Maybe it will pay dividends later on in the race.
And Robbie down in third. I mean, obviously he started, as you said, right at the back.
In that case, he's done quite well to get up to third.
But he's down in third. Is he going to make a comeback?
It looks like it, because I mean the gap that Honest John's pulled out on Tepic is just he's just stormed off. How he's managing to get those tyres to last, I've got no idea. Tepic's his left front is absolutely toast, and Rob again with tyres. He's on mediums then.
Yeah, so Robbie there on mediums.
Better.
So here we go. Greg, he's on softs.
Yeah, and again he's making them last better as well.
Matty's on mediums.
Yeah.
Dave Speed's on softs. And I don't know what Jag's on hards.
Jag's on hards, that's a bold call.
Don't need to use hards, so I don't know what's going on.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You need to use hard and
Okay,
soft tyres.
so he's decided to get his hards out the way at the start.
And this is the thing, we've got a few people here on mediums, and medium is not the compulsory tyre. So, you know, they've elected to use a tyre.
Is that just strategic though?
It's possible. I mean, if a lot of other people are getting the same sort of tyre wear that Tepic's got, I noticed that Tepic's now down in 4th. We're on lap 20, so we had pit stops going out the way.
Yeah.
We've skipped ahead mainly because nothing was really happening. The positions were sort of fairly static for a lot of the race.
Yeah, we're just cycling through the view. So we've got Honest John first, Robbie's in second now, Jag's made it up to third.
Yeah. We lost someone from there. Yeah, we've lost Victor. I'm looking at the because we had 8 starters and there's only 7
Yeah,
on
he
track,
did go
so,
in the pits on the first lap, though,
Yeah.
so maybe he's had issues.
Yeah, possibly. There's
So Honest John is now on the hards.
yeah, so he's got the compulsory tyres out of the way, so...
Oh, he's gone really wide there.
Gets squirrely, but he's saved it. He hasn't taken him round, so... But that would have played into Rob's hands, and Rob would have closed the gap up.
It's now lap 25. Oh, looks like Rob's in the lead, but he's pitting.
Yeah, he's pitting.
This has got to be his last stop, surely.
Yeah. As Jag inherits second place, but in all honesty, I think if Robbie's gonna just get out, and it's not going to be for long in the lead.
We're down to 6.
We're down to 6. Yeah, I believe that Tepic had a problem with his wheel, which disconnected as he was leaving the pits and took him straight off into a gravel trap. At which point he then quit the race because he was down in last and nearly about a full lap behind everyone. There was no point in getting in.
God, so Jag's just got in the pits as well.
Yeah, getting the medium tyres. I think they started on hards. He's just getting rid of the mediums.
So this will be his last stop.
And he'll be putting the softs on there. Is that a strategic thing to try and go for fastest lap, which I know that Honest John's got at the moment?
And I noticed the headlights are coming on, so
yeah, it's getting a bit dark. Yeah, maybe this race was being held in the autumn.
So Jag coming out now in third. I don't know how far Rob and Honest John are up the road. It's hard to see on the map. We can just
they're not too far ahead. I mean, it's possible that Jag on the softer tyre could close the gap up. But is it going to take any life out of the tyres? You know, we saw what Tepic's tyres were. They were just horrible.
Mind you, Honest John is on the softs and they're wearing. The front left's wearing.
Yeah, it's not wearing as much as we've seen on other cars.
And he's still got 6 laps to do.
Yeah, that could be an interesting type. But then Jag's got the same amount of laps to do as well.
Well, yeah, but he's only just changed his tyres.
Yeah, so he's got a lap.
We don't know what's
one lap less on them as John just goes a bit wide and kicks up the dirt. But no, he's pushing. He's definitely pushing.
What tyres is Robbie's on? Do we know what tyres Robbie's on?
I don't know, but unfortunately we can't see it. It would be good if the graphics in this game did tell you as Honest John goes off. And that was a long time on the grass. That's going to be costly.
Robbie's coming for
him. Robbie is coming. But as I was going back to my point, is I really wish that the graphic up in the top left, which shows you the drivers, also indicated by the side of it as what tyres they were on. As we skip on a little bit onto lap 29, as Honest John goes off again, he's really pushing it hard, but this time Robbie's gone past him.
Now Robbie's on softs, but his tyres
look...
Oh no, that's Honest John's tyre still. I can't see Robbie's tyre. That's Jag's tyre.
That's Jag, but Honest John's not letting Robbie get away with it. But unfortunately, that mistake of pushing a bit too hard and just going out.
But with that tyre wear, what can Honest John really do?
He can hope that Robbie's on the same tyre wear, in which case it evens it out. But he's really pushing and making too many mistakes now. I think that Robbie has got this one in the bag.
Yeah, very potentially there.
As we see, that Jag's claimed the fastest lap, so that could prove crucial in the points. You know, if you get, it's 2 points for the fastest lap, but not only can you use it to gain up effectively a position, because the points playing positions are separated by 2 points, but you can also steal away those 2 points from the fastest person as Robbie comes back round to the Clark curve to take the flag. His front left tyre is nearly ruined, but yeah, that's a good win from Robbie. Honest John comes in second. His front left tyre is toast as well, and Jag is eventually he's going to come there, but he's got.
Why is he slow?
Why is he going so slow?
He's run out of fuel.
He's out of fuel.
He's run out of fuel.
Oh dear. Oh dear, but he's got a big enough gap to fourth place that he manages to get managed to get the third
So
place.
at least he got the podium. But what a nightmare there for Jag running that field. Anyway, that was a good one. Hit the like if you liked it. And we're back in our Nissan. I don't know where we are next week.
I don't know, where are we? We are at St. Croix.
We'll see you then.
Bye.